Lack of sex will actually make a man's penis, the psychological truth. Most people think that if a man simply stops having sex, nothing really changes physically or mentally. But psychology, neuroscience, and sexual health research show a more complex reality. A prolonged lack of sexual activity can quietly affect a man's penis, his brain chemistry, and even his emotional well-being. The changes are subtle, gradual, and often misunderstood. From a biological perspective, regular sexual arousal and erections help maintain healthy blood flow to penile tissue. When sexual activity or arousal becomes rare for long periods, blood circulation to the penis can decrease slightly, which may affect tissue flexibility over time. While this does not cause immediate damage, long-term inactivity is associated with reduced erectile responsiveness in some men, especially as they age. Psychologically, the effects are often stronger than the physical ones. The male sexual response is heavily controlled by the brain. Sexual activity triggers the release of dopamine, testosterone-supporting signals, oxytocin, and endorphins, chemicals connected to motivation, confidence, bonding, and stress relief. When sexual stimulation is absent for long periods, these reward pathways become less active. As a result, some men report lower libido, reduced spontaneous erections, and diminished sexual confidence over time. Another major factor is performance anxiety. When a man goes months or years without sexual activity, the brain can begin to associate sex with pressure rather than pleasure. This creates a fear-based feedback loop. The longer the break, the stronger the anxiety becomes. Even when opportunity returns, the mind may hesitate, affecting arousal despite normal physical health. There is also a strong emotional dimension. Regular sexual expression is closely tied to self-identity, desirability, and emotional validation for many men. Prolonged sexual absence, especially when unwanted, can subtly influence self-esteem. Men may begin to question their attractiveness, masculinity, or social worth. These thoughts further suppress arousal because the brain needs psychological safety and confidence to allow full sexual response. Interestingly, it's not sex alone that protects sexual function, it's arousal and desire. Even in the absence of a partner, sexual thoughts, fantasies, and occasional self-stimulation help keep neural and vascular pathways active. Without mental arousal, the brain slowly deconditions sexual response, similar to how unused muscles weaken over time. However, it's important to clarify a common myth: lack of sex does not shrink the penis permanently or cause direct physical damage in healthy men. The most noticeable changes are functional and psychological, not structural. In most cases, once regular arousal, confidence, and intimacy return, the body quickly readjusts.